Hello, 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 hello. What's on the agenda? All right, I can do that, huh? Okay, so I'm putting a thing here for questions. Any questions? Nothing's off the table. I'll just write it right. Spell it right, if you will. Okay. Any questions? Nothing is off the table. See what comes in. All right. So, uh, literally, when I say, when the Word of God says born again, that's exactly what it means. It means that born of God. I'm kind of funny with this little shirt on, but that's all I can afford. No, I'm kidding. Um, any questions? Doesn't matter what it is. What's scary to me is the climate. That's what the word I wanted to use. The climate of today's language, politics. I mean, it's always been iffy, but not like today. You got people running for office saying, God put me here to do this. Like as if God said, personally. Now, I know the word says this. I know the word says this. He rises up and he puts those down and he lifts up and so when they don't get in, then what do they say? You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of them didn't. A lot of them didn't get in. And so it's crazy because still getting over this cold. We all go through things. We do. Every single one of us do. Um, anyway, let me deal with this first. All right. Because Christmas is coming. And this is when people start becoming a little religious, going to church more, all that stuff. Thanksgiving's coming up. It's always the last Thanksgiving was with my family. Wonderful. Cooked everything. It was beautiful. Um, um, I didn't celebrate Thanksgiving for the idea behind it of pilgrims and Indians coming together and eating that. I did it because my mom did it. My mom celebrated it. That's why I celebrated it. Anyway, many of us have adopted to the idea of attending church because, hold on real quick. I got all my stuff there. Anyway, um, a lot of us got into the concept of that because we, how would you say, we became a habit. It became something that we always did. Like in my family, yelling was the thing. My dad yelled all the time. So I kind of generated towards that. So I would yell in my family, not realizing that. Of course, I was told again and again. I reduced the heck out of it for sure. Um, Drinking was a big thing in my family, like my dad's family. So of course, when I got it, came around. Um, Evading, dodging, all that stuff. that I grew up around, from being around it. Okay. It becomes so natural, don't even recognize that it's happening. Don't even see it. And a lot of times it kept us safe, we thought. So we stayed there. We didn't want it taken away because it became like a safety blanket. It became like a catch net. It became like so we don't want to deny it. Because if we give something up that we defined for so long with, who are we after that? And we become vulnerable, and we don't want to be vulnerable. We want to be strong. We want to be tough. We want to be untouchable. We want to show them what's up, that kind of stuff. Interesting. Yet, the more so-called stronger we are, the more vulnerable we become. The more stubborn we are, the more, how do you say? Anyway, I witnessed this. My father died this way. Sad. Nobody tells me nothing. I don't need anybody. Um, what else did he say? And it was terrible. And I was following that route. I really, really was. Without realizing I was following that route. I had big dreams in my head, but my actions showed nothing. Anyway, um, my dad went, and he, from what I gather, he when he died alone. I wasn't there. I told him I wasn't going to be there. I'm the kind of guy, by God's grace, of course, who won't play games, if you will. I mean, I do, and I don't. I'm venturing toward more so, not at all. Not by my own choice, but by seeing what goes on. I guess it's better to shut up than to try to convince myself, if you will. Because if I got to convince myself, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let me get back to this. So, from what I gather, sad. And money meant everything to him. Money meant everything to him. It was everything that he wanted. When they found him alone, he was stiff, and he had $100 bills in his hand, clenched in his fist. Anyway, I wrote this song called "Give Me My Bible," and the chorus goes, "Give me my Bible, you can have all the rest. I'm tired of this old world and what it offers as its best. I'll take my tattered old book in my arm with me to the grave. So give me my Bible. It's the reason I am saved." I wrote that by myself. Just wrote it out. I think in 5 minutes. I'm pretty good at writing songs. I wrote another one called goes chorus goes, can I ever walk on water just like Peter did when he took Jesus's hand. Will I ever walk on water? Not until I first learned to walk on land. Anyway, wrote about 32 songs with Kat. I think it was 32 songs. A lot of them. She wrote just one she wrote. I remember when I first met her. Wow. Amazing. Truly amazing. Anyway. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I already played at 4 places. Yeah, just sitting here, dude. Crazy, right?
Well, I usually just going to do a blow dry, you know what I mean?
You wild man, you. Hi, baby. I don't know if you eat oatmeal, but I made some. I didn't put anything in it because I don't know how much sugar you like or cinnamon. I put little cinnamon, little sugar, but
That's all good.
You might want to put more. I usually put butter, cinnamon, and sugar in mine.
I'm not gonna get that.
Huh?
I'm not gonna get something else. I use it.
I love it, dude. It's like
Okay.
it's like
I use usually before like the last time before I work out, like a bowl of oatmeal, like 2 packets.
oh yeah.